Alright, what's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. We're down at the beach with the Navi, and if you hear that noise in the background, that is a paramotor flying in the background. They fly here all the time on the weekend. So today we're going to go over why the Honda Navi is a great beginner bike. So, like I said, we're at the beach today. It's a beautiful day out here, and plus I wanted to put some miles on the bike. So it is a little windy. Yeah, it's not too windy, but it may pick up on the camera. So here you can see, here is the Honda Navi. It is a 110 with a automatic transmission, which I think is perfect for a beginner bike. I bought this bike to teach my girlfriend how to ride, and I think it's the perfect setup. So as you can see here, we have an aftermarket shock, we have an intake already, and then we have different jets in the carburetor. So let's go ahead and hop on the bike and let's go for a ride. All right, let's get this party started. Put my kickstand up. Okay, so one of the things right off the bat that I want to mention about the Honda Navi, if you're a shorter person, the Honda Navi does sit up a little bit taller. So like I said, my girlfriend's like 5'11". She has no problem flat footing this bike. But if you're like 5'5", 5'6", maybe 5'8", you might want to get you might want to drop the rear shock a little bit. Man of the Box makes one. So, but like I said, it's a 110. If you want to call it a motorcycle, you want to call it a scooter, however, whatever you want to call it. So one of the cool things about this bike that makes it such a great beginner bike is the fact that it's got an automatic transmission. So you literally just pull the gas and go. Over here is the parking brake, this is the front brake, and then you have the rear brake down below. And yeah, so if you have no real rider experience, the Navi is a great bike to start off on, and then you can work your way up to Honda Grom, Trail 125. There's all kind of different small bore bikes out there they could get, but the Honda Navi is the icing on the cake, because for a long time it was not available in the US, and this is the first year that it's been made available in the US. So this is a 2022 in the grasshopper green color. There's several other color options, and the bike's price point is actually pretty fair. It has the $1,807 MSRP before the dealer fees, freight fees, and all that stuff. So if you can get your bike for under, I think, like $2,500, I'd say that's a pretty fair deal. I'm a part of several Facebook groups on Facebook about the Honda Navis, and man, the dealers are just price gouging the crap out of these people, and it's kind of it can be discouraging for new riders having to spend $3,000+ on a scooter or motorcycle that's I mean, it is of course street legal, but I think it's a major turnoff having the bike at having to pay $3,000 for a bike that's MSRP is at $1,807. So if you can get one, I'd say $2,500 is fair. And then if you've never ridden before, I definitely would recommend finding I took my basic rider safety course at the Harley Davidson here in Florida, and I think I paid $99, being that I was active duty. So once you take the course, and if you're active duty military, I'm not sure if they do it for first responders and stuff, but once you complete the course, you get a $100 credit to spend in the store, and then that's what I bought the Ram mount to go with it. So as far as, is this going to be a good bike for like a daily commuter, I would definitely say if you live in like a city or a small town where everything's close by, then that's fine. I definitely wouldn't take this on like a big open highway. I've caught myself driving this to the grocery store, picking up small stuff, snacks and drinks. It does have a nice storage space below the bike itself, which I've been able to figure out you can put quite a few stuff in there. One of the things that I like the most about it, and I know I've already mentioned it, is the actual automatic transmission. It's nice to be able to just start the bike, fire it up, and go. And this bike is carbureted. It's not fuel injected. So if you live in, you know, colder climates, you definitely need to choke the bike to get it started. So let's see if it's kind of windy out. There we go. There's 45 miles an hour, no problem. I've been able to achieve at least like 50 something miles an hour, and I don't even think the Navi has a gallon fuel tank. So if I had to guess, I'd say this thing probably gets 70 to 80 to maybe 90 miles per gallon. I don't really know how to really judge or calculate that. I haven't topped it off and then looked at the miles, but yeah, like I said, the bike is fairly, no, I wouldn't say fairly, it is extremely good on gas. So, you know, with the gas prices being absolutely bonkers right now, owning a small bore bike, a Navi, a Grom, a Honda Monkey is definitely the way to go. And like I mentioned before, if you live in a small town, or your daily commute to work is the speed limit doesn't get over like 45 or 50, this is the perfect bike to help save on gas. And plus, it's a fun bike to ride on in general. So if you have no experience whatsoever, it's kind of like riding a bike, man. Once you get it figured out, you got it figured out. One of the biggest things that you got to be leery about is you need to be watching out for other people that aren't paying attention to you, because this is a small bike. So, and you know, mine, I do have the grasshopper green color, so it does stand out a little bit more amongst the crowd than it would just a regular bike. And as you can see here, I've got under 200 miles. I got 157 miles on the Navi, and my girl likes riding the bike. She enjoys it a lot. We've got to get her a little bit more comfortable. We have a video up on the channel of me teaching her how to ride the Navi. It was took her to a parking lot, got her acclimated with the bike and the switches and all the buttons and the gas and the brakes, and then cut her loose in the parking lot and, you know, let her get comfortable riding around in the parking lot first, because I definitely don't feel comfortable her riding on the actual roads. The Navi itself, I don't remember. I think, like I said, it's been overseas. It was introduced. I think it's, yeah, I don't know why this bike is just now making its way to America. But I absolutely love the bike. It's an extreme amount of fun, and everybody always asks me, what is this? And I was like, well, it says it on the side. It's a Honda Navi. So it's cool. I've only ever seen one other Honda Navi this color, right here in this part of Florida. But like I said, I just wanted to make this video. I get asked all the time, is this a great beginner bike? Is this a great starter bike? I think this is a great bike for anybody, even if you're an experienced rider, but most importantly, the price point. And I think this bike is going to attract a lot of new riders out there that maybe were kind of intimidated or not really wanting to learn how to ride. But I think this is the perfect bike, matched with, you know, a 110 motor, automatic transmission, great on gas, easy to learn on. It's got great storage. Like I said, it's got great storage on the bike itself. It's just a shame, like I mentioned prior to this, people are price gouging these bikes, man. There's no way that you should be paying $3,000 plus for a Honda Navi. It's just not right, especially when it's an $1,807 MSRP. And you heard the bike backfires because, like I said, I do got a bigger jet in the carburetor, and it always backfires. I gotta fix that. There's a nice lifted truck. It looks like a Duramax. So one of the main things that, you know, I get asked, is it easy to ride? Yeah, you know, coming from me being, I wouldn't say the most experienced rider, but having experience riding, yeah, I'd say this is an easy bike to get started on and going. It's a nice truck. But you definitely want to start somewhere. So maybe get the Navi and then get comfortable on the bike, and then go take the Harley Davidson rider safety course. Oh, it's at Harley, and like I said, it's a 3-day course. They're going to teach. You're going to be on a 500. At least here in my part of Florida, you learn on a 500. So it's a little bit of heavier bike. Still can be intimidating, but all the stuff they teach you out there, you can apply to any motorcycle that you ever get on. So if you guys have any questions or any other videos or review stuff that you want to see about the Honda Navi, comment down below and let me know like I mentioned, this is a great beginner bike. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the day. Yeah, and ride the bike. I'm gonna be at a small bore meet June 3rd through the 5th, presented by Man of the Box at the Barber Motorsports Museum. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I have a monkey by then. I'd like to bring all my bikes. I like to bring the Navi, the Grom, and the monkey, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Let's turn over here and do a little U-ey. Ain't nobody behind us. But yeah, this bike is a lot of fun to ride. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video, man. I just wanted to come on here and just let you guys know that this is a great beginner bike. And like I mentioned, if you have any questions or comments, comment down below and let me know. Anyways, thank you all so much for stopping into the channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We're growing a lot with this channel. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so you do not miss a video. Yeah, and make sure you leave today's video a big thumbs up. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.